Well, hello guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. All right, so just breaking right now is the NFL actually having rules for players to return to the facilities. Players? We're talking about players? Yes, the players returning to the facilities, as in they can go to the Star or other places depending on your team. Oh my God. So rules are masked, worn at all times, 6 feet away in the locker room. So that's going to kind of make a little bit of a problem because if you look at my man cave downstairs, okay, you look at my studio set, right? I've got my lockers there. I made those similar to the lockers that are actually in at the stadium. Size-wise, they're about the same size. They're about 30 inches each unit. And so, with them being about 30 inches, I've got 3 of them in there. So the whole length of this thing is like 9 foot. So basically what you're saying is only every other locker can be used at one time. So there's that. But this is actually a big step that the NFL is finally being able to say, okay, you can start coming out to the facilities. Now, here's kind of the interesting thing is, so hypothetically, in the locker room, you have to wear your mask. So you've got to wear a mask. We don't know yet if that means when you're outside working out, if you got to wear a mask while you're working out, which is going to be another dynamic. So, don't know. But this is getting us closer and closer as they try and figure out how they're doing things. Now, on the flip side of this, some college teams have actually already started getting back to their facilities and working out. And last week we had heard that University of Alabama has 50 players that are in quarantine because they had 5 players test positive for corona. Now, understand this as we go through and deal with the whole corona situation. Getting it isn't necessarily a death sentence for everybody. A lot of people have coronavirus and, as they say, asymptomatic, which means you actually are a carrier and not getting it. They also say that some people have had it, don't know that they had it. I quite frankly know that I had something after being at the Super Bowl, because you'll remember when I was going back and forth to the doctor, I felt like constantly, I didn't have a sore throat, I didn't have the fever, but my blood pressure went through the roof, and it always felt like somebody was sitting on my chest, and my heart rate would just start racing, and my blood pressure was through the roof. I mean, sometimes it was 190 over, like 140. And they did stress tests and all that. They didn't test for corona. Like I said, I don't know what I had, but something after the Super Bowl for about 6-8 weeks, it literally, I would sometimes just kind of hold on to my chest because it was just feeling really, really tight. So for all I know, I may have had corona and just don't know it because I wasn't tested. We know that Von Miller had tested positive early on with this, but he was actually out in the protest this weekend. So that's at least a good thing, but also too, we still don't need to say, oh, well, in that case, it's not that bad and we don't have to worry about it. Well, you do have to worry about it because the problem is maybe you don't, but maybe somebody who has some problems, everybody is a little different. Some people can get a cold and it does nothing. Other people can get a cold and they die from it. So that's where we still don't want to be able to spread it. But this is definitely good news and start of hopefully getting things ready for the season. Think about it. Training camps normally open about 6 weeks from now. So the time is actually ticking really, really fast. So I'm going to be in here doing what I got to do. I got to run out and pick up something. I got to go out and pick up something. I got to go out and pick up something today. And I'll tell you what that is later on. But I definitely got to go out and pick up something today. In fact, I need to leave here in a few minutes because I got to go pick up something today. So I see Miss Jaffe. Okay, possible salary cap reduction. Let me find out about that. But at least we know the facility is reopened. And this may end up being that if Dak can start coming back to the facility, maybe they get that contract worked on. All right, I got to get ready to go pick up something. I'll be back with you.